Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss Holler. Today we are going to take our quiz or our test for telling time. Usually, I know when we were in school, we used this paper for homework, but today we're going to use it as our test. So, what I'd like you to do is get your book out. It's page 631. I'm going to read the test to you, and you can fill in the answers. Remember, I'm just going to keep reading the test. Whenever you need time to stop and fill in the answer, I want you to put me on pause. And you can always go back and listen to me again and again and again and again. So make sure that you take your time, that you don't rush it, and that you listen to the directions for each of the different parts of the test. Okay, make sure you put your name at the top. Number one, it says complete each sentence. So I'm going to go over all of these words first. The first word here is hour, half hour, quarter hour, minute, AM, PM, digital, analog. Number one, the long hand on the analog clock is the blank hand. Please write one of these words in that space. Number two, the shorthand on an analog clock is the blank hand. Number three, 15 minutes is a blank. Number four, 30 minutes is a blank. Number five, a clock that uses hands to show the time is an blank clock. Number six, a clock that uses numbers to show the time is a blank clock. Number seven, the hours from noon, which is almost like lunchtime, to midnight when you're sleeping are blank. Number eight, the hours from midnight when you're sleeping till noon, which is lunchtime, are blank. Remember, anytime you need to pause me, go ahead and do that and really listen to any parts of me reading the test. All right, now I'm on page 632. Number 9, read the time, write the time. So make sure for number 9 and 10 and 11 that you look to see what time it is and write it down here on the digital clock. So do the same thing for 9, 10, and 11. Then number 12, 13, and 14 say, tell what time is shown. Draw hands on each clock. So now they've given you the times on the digital clock and you need to write them on the analog clock. Don't forget where the minute hand is with the minutes and the hour hand is with the hours, and the hour hand has to make sure that it's going to the right space on the clock. Number 15, 16, and 17 are talking about AM and PM. So it says, circle the best choice. Number 15 says, walk the dog. Would you walk your dog at 11:45 a.m. or 11:45 p.m.? Number 16, go hiking. Would you go hiking at 2:30 a.m. or 2:30 p.m.? Circle which one is the best choice, either a.m. or p.m. Number 17, wash dinner dishes. Dinner dishes, would you do that at 6:30 a.m. or would you do that at 6:30 p.m.? So you should have a circle for number 15, number 16, and number 17, either around a.m. or p.m. Number 18 says problem solving. On a clock, the hour hand is between the 2 and the 3. The minute hand is on the 5. What time is it? Show the time on both clocks. So they want you to show it on the analog clock and the digital clock. Remember, if you need to repeat it, just go back. Number 19, the time is 9 o'clock. In 6 hours, Greg will leave school. What time will it be in 6 hours? Circle AM or PM. So the time is 9 o'clock and you have to go 6 hours. Would it be AM or PM? So you're going to write the time here. Don't write 9 o'clock because 9 o'clock is already right here in the information. That's not the answer. I want to know 6 hours after 9 o'clock. And then I want to know about if it's AM or PM. Number 20. Derek has baseball practice at 2:30. Luke has practice at 4:15. Show the times on the clocks. Write the time and circle it if it would be AM or PM. So Derek is at 2:30, so show me 2:30 on this clock here where it says Derek, and then write 2:30 on the line and decide if that will be 2:30 a.m. or 2:30 p.m. if he was playing baseball. And then for Luke, he has practice at 4:15, so write 4:15 on this clock for Luke, and then decide if it was AM, it is AM or PM for Luke's practice. All right, number 21. The boat picked up passengers every half hour. The first boat arrives at 8 a.m. When will the fourth boat arrive? So I'm going to... Okay, so we're still on number 21, and I wanted to do a little bit of a little bit of a help on this one. So I'm going to read this one more time. The boat picked up passengers every half hour. If the first boat arrives at 8 a.m., when will the fourth boat arrive? So I did do your little lines for you. Here is the first boat and here is the fourth boat. And they go every half hour. So you'll have to decide what time the fourth boat would arrive. All right, let's go to our last page. That's 634. It says, show the ways to write and use time. It says, draw the hands to show the time. So here's our digital time and here's our analog time, and I would like you to draw in the analog time. And for this one right here, you're going to write the time. What time is on that purple clock? It says skip count by fives. Tell the time. So it's skip counting by fives. So you're looking at it 5, 10, 15. They want to know what time does this analog clock say? And our last question for the test is draw the hands and write the time. This is the first one. It wants to do 5:15. Quarter has gone a quarter of the time past 5 o'clock. And then the orange clock wants you to do 5:30. That means that the minute hand has to be halfway around the clock. 5:30. So, boys and girls, I think that you will do a great job on this test. Make sure you complete all of the questions, and I think you'll do great. Good job, boys and girls. See you soon.